I think it's Marcelo Garcia's complete butterfly guard system.
Okay.
Do you have that?
No, but we can go over that too.
No. What I was
Yeah,
going
you can send it.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Or I'll put it on a thumb drive and you can.
So I'm going to show you. You know, okay, you hear that. So when we were rolling those 2 days in a row, it could have aggravated something that happened at open mat. The blue belt got me on that little Americana where you sit in side control. He was the top side control. He just got my arm. So it may have torn that day too.
Oh yeah. I know what
and,
you're talking about.
and then me trying to defend against you, and then you prying up to mount.
Got it.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I might be favoring those positions, kind of like not. I'm not trying to test it, but I'm also not trying to avoid it.
Again,
I know we're good.
like what I was going to say was, if we get to a position where it starts,
I will.
yeah,
Yeah.
tap, and we'll just
I don't want you to hold back either.
we'll just move to the next
Yeah.
position.
I don't need you to hold back. Because we do the same thing. I was
Right.
trying to be careful of your shoulders, but then made a compromise mine. So I was thinking of this way, and we can go over myself, but I saw one in the vehicle. So this is what I like to do is just get down here and get all nice and tight and try to get my base. There's one I saw. You're sitting up, you're being real active there. So I'm coming in, I'm using my head. But as I drive in, instead of, I can't bring my knees in, what I'm gonna do is post all my weight on one knee. So I'm gonna do it on this knee, and I'm gonna back step with this knee. So I'm here.
Got it.
It was so simple.
So what I was seeing in, because again I'm only in the first section,
Yeah.
and so it's very early, and one of the things that he says is, I've always tried to play butterfly. If I'm trying to get there, is I'm here. He wants to be here. He wants his hands further in, head down. I don't have the flexibility.
Yeah, it's the flexibility.
But
you can touch his ass.
yeah, he's way the hell back
Yeah.
here. But he was saying he doesn't want somebody pinning his ankles.
Right.
But the thing that really got me, that I didn't realize, was two things. First, he never plays it off flat on his back.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any power there, obviously. But the other thing was, when he's doing the butterfly sweep, or what we commonly consider the butterfly sweep, he's, double unders, he comes down, he comes here, but he's not sweeping from here. He's sweeping from here. He's all the way over before he gets them swept over.
So even with that, yes, but think of bringing your foot a little closer to your ass too.
Yeah, and again, it was just from the
what I
position
got.
I was at.
Yeah, I don't. This is where I have issues with bringing my foot to my ass. Just coming in here. So, but yeah, that's what I was.
But yeah,
saying.
he's playing way back here. He's much further forward, and he's keeping his head really low. And it was just something interesting. But yeah, so you were saying crush in, and then.
So I'm being difficult, and I'm not allowing you to bring my feet to my ass like you want. And so then you're trying to stay inside. We're fighting this inside battle, right? So as you just put a little bit forward pressure, it doesn't matter which knee. Let's say this one. You're gonna put all your weight on this knee. You're gonna back step with this one. And in the same sense, you can use this hand to grab the leg.
Yeah. So pin the ankle at the same time.
Yes. Right here. That might be a game changer for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm fighting for underhooks over the head or get near, or if you flatten your back down. It's just so simple. So you can pin it and step.
So yeah, I was going more like a sprawl out.
Cool. And that's the whole thing.
But I think that back step's gonna be a better.
You can back step to side control, or you can do leg drag to what is it? What do they call it? Dope mount.
Which one was that one?
Oh, that's where you just it's just a leg drag.
Oh, okay.
We call it a leg drag.
So yeah, coming across there.
Yeah, you can either pin or whatever. Affect your pass here or here. But
and that's, this position puts me here.
right knee, right there.
And then that allows me to
Or
either.
you can even put your step your shin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in that advantageous position where now I'm fucked.
Right, because I've got a back take there, I've got mount.
And my spine's going that way and my hips are going that way.
Yeah, then you do this little bullshit number.
Yep. So I was thinking about our open guard, but now I want to start attacking the open guard. So, and then like I said, try the leg drag, the leg pin, whichever one. And you can feel I'm stuck to the mat.
Yeah, by pinning that ankle.
I like it. So if I'm coming here, as soon as I come into here, you can already start doing it.
Yeah. Sorry, that's
No, but that's what I mean. Like it's gonna fall into our game.
right.
Because you're still backstep. You see me going to the butterfly, but if you can preemptively already backstep, either way. So even from closed guard, if I come in here and I start working to go to butterfly, you're seeing it already.
Right.
And that's what I was thinking. It wasn't just a simple passing the butterfly. It's like, if I know you're going for butterfly, I'm already going to start racing in that side step.
It almost turns into like almost a Toriando.
Yeah.
Where you just, once you get that other side pinned, you just clear the other.
Well, that's why I said I'm showing you where it starts at butterfly, but if you see me going towards it, you're already denying it.
Right.
So, even from here, if I'm trying to stay here, you're coming in, you're like, I'm gonna go to butterfly. You're not even letting me get to where I can get.
Well, and that was specifically one of the things that Garcia was saying, was to make sure that when somebody pins, if somebody pins the ankle, he's backing out. And then he's going to start grip fighting at the hand because this ankle pin screws him.
Yeah. I think what works good for us too is ankle pin with the trailing hand, posting on the hip to the knee, rather than the head flat on the shoulder.
Right. So there.
So, or you can even, it's almost like a plank pass this way, this hand here. So your trailing hand here, and you're going that way. Driving the head in the knee as you pass. This move works for you and me. Use our head on. See what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go that way. I think it's a good progression also from any open guard, it's just that thing. Plank pass.
So yeah. So there, I'm going to pass off and then drive. Nope, good.
Even from this position too, you can attack this one. It's still the same principle.
Yeah.
So working
That's the handoff. Is getting this to move, getting this pinned, and then moving to that knee at the same time.
Can you start with that trail hand? Just
I don't know.
so what I'm suggesting is, I know you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if I'm passing to your right, you're going boom to replace. What I'm suggesting is we're in this halfback position. This is my trail hand. I'm going to go here. So I'm already skipping that first step from here to here.
I guess so. I'm starting further out. I think.
No, I know, but that's
I'm starting from here, but yeah, probably.
I don't know. I don't think I exposed myself too much. If I know I want to pass and I'm starting to this side, just going right to this move. This one's already pinned with this pressure.
Right.
And as I start to plank pass, this is just going to rotate down. So if we're this far, so I know this is going to be my trail hand because I got to pass this thing, right?
Right.
So I disengage.
maybe that's, I think I'm trying it from just seeing if I can keep it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out, I'm not sure why. Let me see.
Let's do both hands. Just do both hands on one of the ankles. And just see which one. You don't lose anything there.
Yeah.
But you've already got, you can almost go both sides. So if you're having holding this one, you got both hands here and you decide you don't want to go this side, you can keep one hand here. You see what I mean? You're pinning the foot.
But if I'm going this way,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess if I pin that.
because now you're going up the ladder progressively. You don't have to go to my ankle. I'm not able to advance or retract. But now my hips are locked to my knee.
And it actually,
Yeah.
it makes a better progression there.
I think so. That's my point, is you're able to skip the steps. Which is nothing wrong with it.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Rather than going here
Then
and
there.
then there, just go here. And then if I need to pin,
Yeah.
because I can cross here
Yep.
and still come to that hip.
Yeah, and you're gonna feel what I'm feeling is whichever way we decide to go on.
Yeah. I think I kind of like that better, is pinning an ankle and then
There you go.
using that to put more.
Because if I try to engage, I'm opening up a path for you. Now if I try to wrestle up, it's gonna be hard for you.
And I think that's the point of because this is a pass I've seen a lot of. I've been taught it several different times, but I think that using this gets me there. This gets me to there, which gets me to there, which gets me to side control.
Yeah. But also, as much as this too, I want to go back to that leg drag too. If you have both hands here, and I'm being real active or something, use this one to cut my heel and leg drag. So you have that option, knowing that if I'm just being real, I can't think of what I would do that's going to make it difficult, but you have both options there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, it's not going to go smoothly. You're going to be able to leg drag me, but because I'm giving you resistance, you're going that direction, it's fine. Boom.
Right.
Redirect.
It gives me the option of either from here, I can come there,
And then react.
and if you don't react, if you overreact this way, then I cut and I pass that way. If you don't overreact, then I come there and I'm still passed. Trying to be more aware. One of the things that I've kind of noticed is, listening to podcasts and stuff about the blue belt progression, that as you start making improvements in one area, you kind of forget things. You're not paying attention to where you were, late white, early blue, whatever. And it's something that I've noticed that I'm getting caught more often because I'm trying to do different things. And so I'm trying to pay attention, go back and settle in those fundamentals and go back into, and that's why I'm trying to that's why I wasn't saying that, going to that hip, the far side hip or the opposite hip, I'm trying to solidify this thing that I had done before that was successful.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to add things but not lose so much.
So the difference in your first year, I think, and now is what, 2 years or 3 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
So your first year is like, you're just trying to get an understanding of how this works. And then now it's like, and then you're progressing to what am I proficient at? But now in this second year, you're going to revisit those things that you kind of didn't understand. You could do them, but now you're like, oh wait, I can go to dogfight from anywhere.
Right.
I can use my half guard to get under or over, and you've done that this year. And that's all it is. Now you're going to fine tune. I found myself in my third year like, wow, I did dogfight my first month, and I don't do it anymore.
Right.
So I think for you also, dogfight is going to be good. But what you're using now is, like me, you were using your head as another appendage, but now you're shifting your positional weight. So if you need the head, it's there, but if not, you're dropping the shoulder. And that's great because all your weight's on.
Well, and I'm trying to be. It's something else that I've started working on now that I wasn't ever working on before. Was I can stand the fuck back up.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
And so, like, when we were working here, when I pin the ankle, if I come back to here, now I can step back. If I don't like this position, if you're somebody that seems like
Taller, longer.
yeah, I can step back.
Yep.
And if I come back this way, now you've really got to decide what are you doing? Are you going to try and invert and screw around that way? Versus if I stay here, I kind of have to play your game.
Yeah.
And
Well, here's the difference from when you started is now you're comfortable getting on your feet and scrambling.
right,
Whereas before you're like, I'm going to control this leg.
right.
So
And
yeah,
I want to step back and decide, I've still got this ankle, but I also have the option of coming way the hell over here. And it's something I'm currently working on.
and it goes into striking, and then also with weapons, like you're getting out of my fatal funnel, outside of my tools. My range of tools are at this 45,
Right.
or 90.
And if I pin this ankle and I come over here,
now
you have to move. I have to make
I
you move.
have to address it, or I have to, like you said, I can't invert when you're pinning. I can't step over, so I have to address this. I'm either gonna,
And that moves.
that
Right.
gives your body.
That gives you. I'm over here and I'm past this shoulder.
Yeah, I can't block and frame that move. I can't address that without addressing this. I can't arm drag. So this is a great position.
Well, and honestly, even if you try to arm drag, it gives me the back.
It doesn't do it. Yeah. But that's what I mean. You're gonna see people, and then like I'm doing, I'm just gonna try to face you, which doesn't work for me.
Right.
So with these, if you start doing that to somebody every once in a while, then you can also just start seeing what they'll do and just play with it and just wait for their reaction. And then just jump them out.
Right.
Right? So because you're here and I see that you're mobile, we always want to go left and right. But if I start engaging, you just go right the fucking out. And it's a good position
Well,
for
and
you to
that's-
just cook it.
Well, and the other side is, and that's again, the other thing that I can do from here or there is if I come here, is I can that step through passes there, all that bullshit that
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it feels like bullshit when you're like, well, just stand up, step through there. Well, fuck, it's that. God damn it, fuck this sport.
So now, if you're that far and someone's being active and long, there's this Keenan Cornelius, he kicks the inside of the knee pit and then passes them. So if you're here, and I get here, you're being real active, and I do it. He almost steps on the inside of your knee. Pass. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. I've
He
seen
just
that.
does a little kick and it switches your hips to go that way. He doesn't even do the leg drag. He just over here.
Right.
He does something like that, which I was watching last week. I was like, oh, okay, might have to drill that. But that's something you could do too, because you're being real good at in here.
Yeah.
Even if I miss, I'm just in your preferred position. This is a good move for you right here. I don't like being on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, and it's a position I had gotten to, and from when I get somebody there,
Yeah.
there's there's only bad movements from here. And I've gotten there several times and I haven't really known how to exploit it. I hadn't seen the back motion attack from it. But this,
And then so
I've
keeping your knees,
got the back.
yeah, keeping your knees and their hamstrings on their upper quad is just enough to where you can go to mount.
Yeah,
Or you can
it's
do
a
back
step
step.
over for mount.
Yeah.
It's, you know, this is absolutely a position that nobody fucking likes being in. You take this shoulder back this way, they're gonna fight to bring it back out because it hurts, and that's a back kick.
What about I don't know, this back roll or a somersault? Just bridging, like go from here, posting on the chest and bridging to your feet.
Oh, no, so, yeah.
I mean, I know you knew the back steps and over, but I'm just saying, what about just back stepping? It's kind of like what I'll do for
Sure.
butterfly. Yeah. So I'll do it for butterfly to show you what I'm talking about, and then land back. And then I don't know. This is more of a question. So from here, if I get here and I can't get anywhere, what I'll do is I'll post my head on one side, and then I'm gonna cartwheel. I can't do it. I'm gonna post to this bridge right here, and then just go right to side control. So I don't know if we can do that from here.
For me, it actually.
Well, let me see. What I'm saying is, maybe from here, if I'm here and I'm controlling, boom, and I know I can put my weight on you.
It's actually
just to hop over. Never mind.
It's actually backward motion. You're not improving from there. You're going backward. To go to side control, it seems like you're doing the right thing, but I want you.
I get what you're saying.
Go ahead and go down.
It's better for butterfly, but not for this.
Yeah. So if I'm here, going to side control is actually a back step for me.
Yeah,
I'm backing up.
After I did it, I'd rather do that.
So if I'm here, especially in something like this where I can control this leg here, I'm in behind your ham. If I can put pressure here, I'm better stepping over to mount or.
Why would you head and arm triangle right there?
Honestly, I haven't done it. I was thinking about this last night. I haven't done a head and arm triangle in almost a year.
Okay. It's right there.
It is.
Yeah.
But everybody's got so their defense to head and arm triangles are so good at this point.
Head and arm triangle arm bar.
I hadn't considered that.
So let's see. So you threaten this. My immediate defense is to get in front of your face, right? I can't do that because you're going to be real good with your tempo and keeping down.
Right.
But as I start coming here, bring your right shin to my armpit. You're already setting it up.
Yeah.
So if I start, I'm almost giving you that. So I'll do it to you, and you let me know if that works for you because that's there for you. So here, trying to. That's where I'm seeing arm.
I would step over first.
Yeah.
So come back.
I get the step over. My range of motion isn't going to afford me to get there, but I get here a lot. I know what you're saying is like from here to go over, but here I'm able to go in any position. I just kneel here.
Okay.
But that's for my body.
I don't think I've ever tried that. I've always had, for me, I'm not good at arm bars. I'm starting to get them now. So, because the problem I've always had with arm bars is when I come off to finish, I end up spacing too much from the shoulder.
So
And so for me, I would rather have that leg across, get that good control of the arm, usually in a Kimura grip, and then that way when I come back, all I'm doing is I'm taking my knee from behind your shoulder to over your head.
So this is what I'm going towards, like if you land your back, is attacking and trying to get my foot here.
Right.
Right. That's the arm bar I'm talking about as far as this is where I want to get. So if I'm controlling this, I don't even need to get that close. I'm holding this elbow. All I'm gonna do is step my foot over here, and I don't move this way. I keep this foot as a doorstop underneath your shoulder. So I can almost motion right here.
Yeah.
So
And I think I've lost, maybe, and I might be just because I'm gun shy, but when I do when I've done that armbar without this leg over, I've lost so many people.
So their immediate action is to turn into this Kimura, right?
Right.
Well,
Well,
they don't turn. They don't.
to be honest, the Kimura grip is, it may be what has actually changed things, because I've tried the shotgun armbar so much. I've lost that more than anything. The only armbars I've finished are Kimura grip.
So over here, and I feel like you're defending. I'm not allowing you to get over there. Oh, you know what, dude? Just take the back.
And that's the other.
Like you're saying, yeah. So I have to do a progressive step. You're passing to here. And you're taking this step before I am, and then bringing the knee.
So yeah, so hold on. So what I'm doing is I'm starting from here, and I absolutely get what you say, come through, because as you push me across, I'm going to defend by pulling my arm across, because that eases the
I
pressure.
can see why you're bringing this knee over.
And then yeah, I bring that knee over, because that opens up the armbar.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking my mobility. I'm just comfortable here.
And so yeah, for
I
me,
get it.
so for me, it's a lot better. It feels better if I'm pushing here, you defend because you don't like that. I'm going to step this over, and that allows me to do, if I do the back take from here, I get that bottom leg as I bring it across, or the right triangle. I can come back.
This position I like for you right here.
And that's, I've got a lot of control here.
Yeah.
And it also gives me, from here, if you drive into me super hard, and armbar, if you're pushing your head away, I've got the armbar. If you're keeping your head in tight, I've got back triangle. And then I just fight that in. Or I cross. Top lock. But yeah, I've got back triangle here that I really like doing. If you get your head out, still got this.
So if you've got that arm bar and that mount, and you're having a head and arm triangle for a while, let's work on the head and arm triangle.
Okay.
Finishing. Let me see how you finish it.
So
Wherever you're at, we'll do this side because I don't know if it's going to even injure my shoulder.
my head and arm triangle, I almost never close. I head in, just cross.
Are you on your active toes?
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool.
And then to finish, what I usually do is I come up on the shoulder a little bit and I settle back in with the chest pressure.
So I think if you can think of getting this a little deeper.
Okay. Well, and that's the other thing that, so I've had, the reason I stopped doing them was two problems. One, everybody's defending them really well.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I know that I figured out a few months ago, I think I had done one. No. Someone was doing, I don't remember what the fuck the submission was. But it was one of the submissions where if your arm is strong, it'll loosen it.
Yes. Those are the next step I was going to say.
Was
Loosen it.
relax my arm to get it that last half inch
Take that slack out.
and then tighten.
Yeah.
And and I don't even remember who the hell was teaching. I'll be honest. I noticed that there's,
Could have been Tanner.
it was probably
It could
Tanner,
have been because I know I've been.
but there's been, it's a problem that I'm starting to notice with, and I think it's either getting older or the TBI, is that I'm having trouble remembering chunks of stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what we'll be in class and they'll taught something, I know I was paying attention to that, I got
I
nothing.
get the same thing. That can be also just. Well, so what I was going to say is what I'm feeling is, yeah, you've got good control here, and I didn't know what you were doing with your feet. So as long as you were just like that, because I know I'm feeling a good pressure, shoulder pressure, and maybe try to go a little bit lower. Try to get my head, your head to push my arm across my carotid.
Okay.
A little bit more. So.
Well, and I'm also trying to be fairly.
No, I get it. But that control.
Wait, honestly, the Brandon Mack from down in Alabama, even his little YouTube fucking, not his instructional or anything, but his fucking YouTube stuff on the arm triangle was fucking spectacular.
Jeremiah from Sparta Training Academy in Coeur d'Alene, he trained with Ben, and he's head arm training.
A lot of that little stuff where he's like, and I was trying to finish them gable gripped and just fuck cranking it tight. And Brandon's like, if you've got decent sized arms, just lay it flat and let the shoulder pressure on the carotid close everything off.
So and that's
as long as you're tightened in, you've got that extra little whoop in.
Yeah. So with this one, we'll try to relax the arm, pushing it through, or even spider crawling, and then coming back under the chin. So thinking of this way, here, I don't feel like I have the arm in the right position, but I'm gonna push. I don't know if that felt like it got any tighter. That's what
It did.
I'm thinking.
And the other thing was, the other thing he had shown was once you start getting that shoulder pressure, rather than trying to tighten anything up, just walk your hips away, and it drives the shoulder further and further.
I feel that where I fail at this is I start putting in that pressure and I start pushing the elbow up. Whereas when you walk around, like he's saying, all you're doing is putting that pressure there.
You're driving the shoulder further in.
So that's a good point, and I didn't think about it. But I was thinking about not pushing your elbow up. I want to definitely drive it towards your nipple.
Well, hold on one sec. Let me go to mount. Because so this is the shoulder out.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does that finger walk until it's past max knee drops.
Can you get your forehead down a little bit more? Yeah. As soon as your head went down, I felt a little bit down. So I'll try to hold on. I'm trying to frame. Beautiful. Did you start to walk?
Yeah, and that was.
I just felt downward pressure. I couldn't feel your hips.
Well, and that was. I had set it in. I was trying not to tighten the right arm.
Yeah.
I'd set the head where I wanted it, but rather than really driving that forehead in, I just wanted to see what that walking out. And literally, I was from here, and I had only gotten 2 steps.
Yeah.
I gotten there, and then that was the tap. Is getting that torque in.
I think that's the joke. Yeah, and that's all I do is just palm that. But you felt me trying to.
Yeah. Get that little friction and.
So I think I got it, but I feel like when I go against sweaty, muscular people, just like I got it, and that little rotation and out.
Yeah. Well, and for someone who pays a lot of attention, they know that they have to try and keep their hips in close.
Mm-hmm.
They try to stay close to you, let you, try and get you to tire out. But yeah, it's especially, a lot of people doing the answer the phone thing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get my son to defend the head and arm triangle, and he's just not. There's one kid who's really good at it.
Yeah.
And the other kids in my top comp class on Monday, coach had to strut through it. I was like, what do you guys want to go with? Head and arm triangle defenses. I'm like, that's a whole hour. Like, I'm like, first of all, because I see them all knowing how to answer the phone. They'll do this and they'll dangle. I go, you guys got to really frame on your face.
Yeah,
frame
just
on your ear.
well, and then having that cheekbone and just set on the cheekbone.
I had them feel that because I told them answer the phone and they think it's just like here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to connect.
Yeah.
And when I do that, I lay them all in the back and I push them there. I go, don't let me push you. And I go, find that cheekbone, find that eye socket. You're gonna give yourself a black eye. Really? I was like, yeah, that's answering the phone.
But
a lot of us coaches, we tell people to answer the phone, but we don't tell them, you gotta get that cheekbone, man. You gotta find that
find
ledge.
something to hook onto.
Yeah. So that's my we went over lasso guard this week in my son's class and I saw them do this and I was like, you're not even beginning in the correct position. I know, Dad. I'm like, whoa. And the other kid's like, yeah, no, we're doing. I was like, okay, and I let him do it. I go, you both did it wrong.
Everybody did that wrong.
Both did it wrong. This is what I'm saying. So just listen.
It is, it's so weird to me that my kids don't want to compete.
My son doesn't want to.
It's just weird.
I know, I get it.
It is just like, you remember being a kid, everything was a competition.
Yeah, Max.
But it did, I mean, riding home from school, you and your buddies would get off the fucking, the bell would ring, you'd hop on your bike, your buddy lives 2 doors down, he'd like, whoa, I'll get home before you. No, you won't.
I get it. You want to roll, or do you have to go at 8:30?
I should go at 8:30.
Okay.
I have a cardiologist appointment today, and we'll see.
Oh, do you not want to roll then?
No, let's fucking roll.
All right.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? I get to meet him in the emergency room? I don't fucking care.
Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
No, I don't give a shit.
The cardiologist, I used to always get I'd always go to my doctor's appointments after training, and my wife's like, that's the worst thing you can do. Throws off all your numbers. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Fuck it. What are they gonna do?
I don't even know what music this is. Oh, Run the Jewels. Cool. I didn't hear that.
Okay. It was falling out. Like, I tried it out.
I tried that butterfly. Man.
Like shoulder dead is.
Basically where we were. Yeah.
I know there's knee bars and shit from here, but I don't know any of them.
Yeah, you're left knee between my crotch. Yeah, I can't do this knee. So, ready to go.
Ready, set, go.
I need to cut my hair on my eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like control. Great to
Good. Toe crossing. Knee pinch. I'm already tapped your leg, and I'm already tapped the choke arm, and you have to more overhead. Great smooth control whole way.
When that was, once I got that top lock on, I was like, I don't have to go fast on any of
I
this.
felt comfortable trying to defend, but once you cross your ankle, then you know it's locked up. My arm out with that, so you know the transition is happening out of the arm. That was great. I didn't give. I didn't jeopardize my safety. Good. So you had control.
That was what I was working for. And when I got that first hook in, we turtled. Once I got that first hook in, I had the gift wrap, switched to Kimura grip, and I was kind of working on getting the arm out. I'm like,
now you're good.
Why work to get that arm out? Put the other hook in, settle in, wait for you to. You have to do something.
So I couldn't sprawl.
Right. Because I had hooked in under that knee.
Well, see, things. The hook was good. He's sprawling against the longer. He's sprawling on me. I got it. Right. Torso, right? What we did great was waiting. And almost like, okay, get that second hook so I can start firing the hooks. Check, control the chest and back. Once you got the hooks, you weren't worried about anything else once the rush was. Usually I wait for people to rush the snake. Only that is what got you progress.
Well, and again,
I got that first hook in, I got around behind your knee, and I know once I can get that foot behind your knee, it's really hard for you to get that out.
So I could step and back step, but it's not giving me anything, giving you access to swivel your hips and get that out of the way. So that's why I was like, he's gonna get hooked anyways, I'm gonna keep my base.
Right.
And I was hoping to buck you off, but no, you rode right back down my hips. That's what I'm saying, like everything was progressively good, you made it worse for me. If I saw some daylight, I was trying to, should have fought your feet before you cross them. So once you cross them, I was in trouble.
Yeah, I saw you put that hand up, and I was like, all right, I can try and fight through that, or I can just give it a minute, kind of play with it a little bit, and eventually he's going to have to address that other foot. Because you can't, with that Kimura grip on this one hand, you've got to do something to get this off. And so I just waited a little bit. As soon as that hand came down, that's when I got my feet over.
And definitely, like you've been playing last couple of months, that watch the video. If you get guys in position, you guys good, that's gonna work. That's gonna work.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the clock and I didn't want to go, oh dude, it's 29 and you were winning. I was like, no, let's ride this out. No,
Like I said, it's not like, oh shit, I gotta go right now.
No, I get it. But that's why also I didn't call it at 8:29, which is the last time I looked at the clock, because I'm like, no, he's fucking winning. That would be